Time to wake up. Open your eyes, sunshine. There you go. Where are you? Look around. I'd say it's pretty obvious. Well done! A ship! How'd you get here? Didn't your parents teach you not to look at ghost ships? Let alone sail straight for it. You were curious. Stupid is more like it, sunshine. Pirates aren't kind at the best of times, but when they have nothing to lose, you'd better grab that helm and make haste in the other direction. Where's your ship? That one I'm pleased to answer. Look down. Yes, we sank your ship. We have no use for that vessel, nor its crew. Except for one. You see, I know who you are. Yes, sunshine. Your parents are pretty famous. Your father being a lord, his name is often floating around in conversation, especially on the water, since he gifted his child a mighty fine brig to captain. Shame about its fate, though. Your daddy clearly didn't teach you any manners. Spitting at a pirate would get you drowned. If I didn't find you useful to me and my crew. Useful? You're the child of a lord. That's one way to get gold. If we ransom you, then we can shill your father for all he has. Surely he would do anything to get his precious little sprog back. Don't need gold if we're dead. Listen, sunshine, if we have to live for eternity, why not live it like kings? Your father is one of the richest lords in the whole of Aramor. He can spare his coin. If we can't sell you, then we can find a use for you. There's always work to be done. I'm certain we can get some gold for the cargo we stole from your ship. We have no need for your medical supplies. We'll take the rum though, could always use a bit of that. Why am I cutting your rope? Well, I don't see anywhere you could possibly go. Do you? Swim. We're leagues from any kind of land. You'd never make it. Easy there, sunshine. You look in pain. My crew didn't get rough with you, did they? Why do I care? I can't ransom damaged goods. I thought that would be obvious. At least let me take a look whilst we have the means to patch you up properly. Unless you'd prefer alcohol and rags. Alright then. This isn't so bad. Won't take long to patch up. Just hold still. Be honest with me, sunshine. How did that happen? If my crew did that, then I'd like to know, and deal with it accordingly. I see. I'll have a talk with her. Hellier can be rough, with people and things. She's small but strong, if not a bit clumsy. I'm sorry that my crew injured you. It won't happen again. Without good reason, of course. Step out of line and I'll just make sure that you aren't killed. What about not damaging precious goods? Don't get smart with me. My crew and I may not be rich, but we have more than enough gold to pay for some kind of potion or a magic user to heal you. No, not the capital. I'd never buy magic services from a human. What we do to empowered races is disgusting, even by my standards. I'd hire an elf, if there are any left, or maybe a fairy of some kind. There are still elves. Well, I'll admit, it's been a while since I've been on land. We don't hear about the war out here. What good would it do if we did? If we had real bodies, none of us would be fit to fight anyway. Well, Sunshine, before we became ghosts, all of us had our problems. We weren't much help on land, and eventually we found each other. We bonded over our hardships. We've never separated since. My crew is my family now. If anything happened to them, I'd destroy this land and everyone in it. No uncertainty about it. You may hear a few stories during your time here, but not now. I know your father mainly works in the rancher, but you don't look like you grew up there. You moved around a lot. Makes sense. You seem like you coped alright with that. Not many people do. Where am I from? You may have heard of it. I'm from a small town called Midhaven. I don't recommend it. Absolute shithole. I miss the land sometimes, but I'd never go back there. I don't know what stories you've read, Sunshine. No, we aren't bound to the ship. We can leave whenever we want to. That's the thing. We don't want to. It's better here. Safer. When we dock, my crew usually have a wander around on land. Visit taverns, spend some gold, or get information. I stay on the ship. Someone has to make sure nobody sneaks aboard. That would be me. My crew is pretty small, so it's not like they cause too much trouble. They deserve to have breaks when we can get them. Only 14 of us. There's me, of course. Helia, you've already met. Lorik, Ergren, and everyone else. You'll meet everyone throughout the days. Everyone does a little bit everywhere. Only if they can manage, of course. We don't force people to do what they can't do. That's Ogren, the big orc fella. He looks scary, but he's a big softy. He's our navigator. That guy knows these waters like the back of his hand now. He's created a few maps in his time here too. Always nice to have a cartographer on hand. Up there is Lorik. You'll hardly ever find him on the actual deck. He keeps lookout and makes sure the rigging is undamaged and safe for everyone to climb. What does Helya do? Besides your injury, she's my quartermaster. She gives orders most of the time and she knows what she's doing. Yes, as the captain, I'm in charge. If she gives an order I disagree with, then I can override that. That's only happened once. We discovered pretty quickly that Helya is best suited to being in charge of people, rather than being told what to do all the time. So she enjoys what she does, and I'm happy to have her as my quartermaster. You look like you have something to say, but you hesitate. Fine, you can have one question. I've told you some of my crew's names, but not my own. It's Bellamy. Captain Bellamy. Welcome aboard my ship, the Silent March.